What's up, guys, and welcome to the channel. At the moment, you guys know we are struggling at the moment. Man City, we are struggling. There's something just wrong at the back. There's something wrong in the midfield. Like, it seems it is not the Man City of last season. There's just something wrong. At the beginning of this season, we won our first 6 games, and it felt like we were going to start the season very we usually don't start our season very strong, but this season it felt like we were going to start the season very strong. The first 6 games, yeah, we won our first 6 games, but as the season progressed, we started having little bit setbacks. And me saying we're struggling is not due to the fact that we don't play well, we don't create chance, or we don't, or teams dominate us. No, I just feel it's just our defensive line, mistakes happening at the back, not controlling games enough. That is me saying we are struggling. And I feel this is down to certain factors. And one of them is I'll say the absence of Gudogan. Last season we lost Gudogan. This season basically we lost Gudogan, and losing Gudogan, it's very, very, very hard to replace when you lose a player like Gudogan. The person I actually felt we were going to replace him with was McAllister, but he left for Liverpool. I always admire McAllister. I always felt he was the one that was going to replace Gudogan. Like, in my head, I always felt like McAllister and Kevin De Bruyne behind Haaland. That would have just been, that was just what I was looking forward to. But he left for Liverpool, and I don't think Kovacic can do the job of Gudogan. I honestly don't think Nunes can do the job of Gudogan, because Gudogan brings that control. He brings so much control. Like, when things are just going, like when things are going out of hand, he calms. Those are the players that calms the game. The way they receive the ball, they reduce the tempo. They make teams very calm, very calm. And we lost Gudogan to Barcelona, and it's been telling on the team. Basically, honestly, it's been telling on the team. Another issue again, I feel the absence of Kevin De Bruyne, who has been injured. Kevin De Bruyne brings control as well to that midfield. He brings control. He has that presence. He has that presence in the midfield. And we losing him this season to injury has affected us in so many games. He has really affected us. Against Liverpool, we could tell. Against Chelsea, against Arsenal, we had a moment where we had Kevin De Bruyne. It could have been a different situation. So imagine losing two key players like Kevin De Bruyne and Gudogan. Two key, like one, we sold one to Barcelona, and Kevin De Bruyne is injured. Mahrez is another key player, but he's more on the right hand side. But Gudogan, for me, I feel is a major loss for us, and we are still suffering from that, except Pep comes up with a solution. Again, another issue, again, I feel that is making us struggle is Alvarez. Alvarez so far this season, superb. If I'm to rate Alvarez's performance so far with 14 games played in the Premier League, I would say it's a 7 over 10. It has nothing to do with Alvarez. He's playing a role that he's not used to, and he has done it to his best. He's not an 8, neither is he a 10. He plays behind Haaland. He doesn't have those ability to give those threaded passes like Gudogan or Kevin De Bruyne. He can't do that. That is not his job, but he has done the job very well. But I feel going forward, we need to find a solution. We need to bring in a midfielder in that position. We need to bring in a midfielder. Alvarez, we can get. Alvarez is giving us a 7, a 6.57 in that position, in that role. We can get someone that can actually take it up to like a 8 or a 9 over 10 for that position. So far, like I said, Alvarez, it has nothing to do with him. He's just playing in a role that he's not used to, and he has done the job well. But going forward, I feel we need to bring in someone to replace Alvarez in that position. Then Alvarez should be allowed to play, like maybe rotate games where Haaland is not playing. You play him off front. He knows how to play. That's where he's very comfortable at, knowing when to run into the box, to finish off the chances created for him. But playing that number 10 role behind Haaland, I don't think is really working for him, and it will affect us if we keep doing that for the rest of the season. I think that will affect us. Again, another issue I think that's affecting us at the moment right now is I'll say on the left hand side and also on the right hand side. On the right hand side, I think Bernardo Silva should go back to his neutral position. He has been excellent in the midfield, no doubt. He comes deep to receive the ball. He's making good tackles. His recovery is very good. But we all know Bernardo Silva, like I said, also will give us a 7/10 in that place. If we want to get a 10/10, a 9/10 from Bernardo Silva, I feel he needs to be on that right hand side. That is where I feel we get the best out of Bernardo Silva. On the left hand side, I honestly think Doku has started well. So far this season, he has started well. But then again, there's just something about Doku's dribbling. I don't know. I would say, I'm looking for the word to use. I would say it doesn't look smooth. Yes, he dribbles a lot. But to me, I don't think it looks very smooth. Like when you watch players like Mane, Sane, Vinicius, Hazard, when they dribble, they make a situation whereby they have so much space in front of them, and it comes down to their decision making, either to maybe square the ball or run down to take a finesse. But for Doku, you can tell there's just something about it. Is that there's a player in front of him and he's trying to beat the person running down the line and he's cutting back. He has been good, but I just feel Jack Grealish, I'd rather have Jack Grealish there on that left-hand side. And also, I think there's a chemistry between Jack Grealish and Haaland. Jack Grealish, I think, understands Haaland more. I think Jack Grealish understands Haaland more as compared to Doku. Doku is still new to the team. So far, he has settled. I would say he's settling well into the Premier League and also into the team. But I'd rather have Jack Grealish on that left-hand side, just for the fact that Jack Grealish brings control, and also he understands Erling Haaland more as compared to Doku. Jack Grealish might not score the many goals, he might not give assists, but he's very, very useful, and also defensively he's good as well. He's good as well. Now for our backline that we've been struggling, I just feel we need to go back to the basics for our backline. Nathan Ake needs to start. He was one of our best defenders last season. He was superb. Josko Vardiol, he's new. He needs to start coming on from the bench. So far, Josko Vardiol needs games like this to learn. It's allowed. He needs games like this to learn. Because if they don't play this kind of big games, they won't be able to learn. And he's still very young, so he needs games like this to learn, no doubt. But I just feel for now, Nathan Ake, who has been superb, there's no reason to change that. Let's just go back to Nathan Ake on that left side. Diaz still beside him. Diaz was good against Spurs. Diaz was good. He made some good interceptions. He made well. He played well. Diaz was good, but Diaz has not been to his absolute best, like that 9/10. Like, he has not been that solid so far. He has not been that solid. Then now John Stones is back. I think John Stones beside Diaz, they complement each other. I think that is our partnership there. In regards to the way Saliba and Gabriel play, I think our own partnership there is Diaz and John Stones. I think that is our partnership there. And if John Stones comes back, I think it will be much better. Kyle Walker on the right-hand side, yes, it doesn't offer anything going forward. True, but his recovery and defending, he defends well. So far this season, only very few people have gone past him. I think that was Sterling. Apart from that, Kyle Walker is still very good on that right-hand side. He's still very, very solid on the right-hand side. He might not offer anything going forward, but then again, his recovery and his defending ability is still very good. He's still a very solid guy, and I think I'll stick with him on that right-hand side. So at the back, it will be Walker, Diaz, Nate Ake with John Stones. But John Stones coming into that midfield to assist Rodri as well, to help in that control as well. Then Phil Foden and someone else, I really don't know who. I don't think Nunes can play that role well. I really don't think Nunes can play that role well to bring that control. It should be either Phil Foden, and I really don't know who Pep will use there, but Alvarez is not really working. Alvarez is not really working at the moment. It's not really working. It's really not working. We need to find someone else that can help in that midfield, and also that can help in the midfield, give good passes, those threaded passes, the way Gundogan and Kevin De Bruyne used to do, and also control games. But we just need to go back to the basics of what was working for us. If not, I just feel we'll keep struggling, and we'll keep having those moments where we will lose concentration. We'll keep having those moments. And that's it for me, guys. Please let me know in the comment section your opinion about Manchester City, what you think, why you think, or what you feel is the reason why we are struggling at the moment. And the truth is, we're actually struggling at the moment. Not that we're not playing well, or we're not creating chances. I just feel we're struggling in terms of like controlling games, because we play well, but we don't control games, and we lack, like towards the end, little distraction or concentration. It affects us. But that's it for me. Like I said, let me know in the comment section what you think about Manchester City. Please do not forget to like, guys. Do not forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you very much.